Hey guys, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your weekly reading for June 21st to the 28th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a clearer picture of the week ahead. Also, if you are looking for a personal reading, please contact me at oracleintuitions.com, or you can reach me through my Facebook page at Oracle Intuitions or my Instagram page at Oracle_Intuitions. Also, don't forget to watch our Wednesday shows. These are Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m., where we provide live mini readings, and on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m., where we have live interviews with special spiritual guests. So thank you so much for watching this week. Have an amazing day and take care. Many blessings. Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for June 21st to the 28th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general energies, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, remember that in the spirit realm, there is really no time constraint. So these could be upcoming energies, they may be current energies, or they could be a validation of some sort of past energy from spirit. All right, let's see what is coming through for Libra at this time. Within the mind, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Within the body, we have the Page of Pentacles. And within spirit, we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to make choices that are going to be good for you. It's time that you're focusing on your own individuality, okay? Whether you're within a relationship or, not within a relationship, it feels as though this is time to focus in on you. And this is where your mindset might be. Might be making choices. What is going to be the best for me? It also could involve, maybe perhaps you're thinking about changing careers. Maybe perhaps you're thinking about, self-employment in some way. Maybe you're just thinking about the next step forward. This could have to do with maybe you're thinking about moving or changing residences of some sort, okay? Or maybe somebody is leaving a residence and you're going to be more within an individual energy. With that Two of Pentacles, I'm getting from spirit though, is to not overwhelm yourself with choices or decisions, okay? It feels as though, because sometimes, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes the Libra mind can find it very hard to make decisions. Sometimes you may look externally to receive, the decision that is needed, or sometimes, it can really take your time as to coming up with something very solid for yourself, or even perhaps for others. And I feel like spirit is saying, look, you can juggle those choices, but don't spend too much time. Right now is the time to just make that choice best for you. So you might even be in this place of juggling the energies of what's best for me, what's best for somebody else. And I feel like this is the time, especially with that Nine of Pentacles coming through, that it's time to think about yourself rather than people, within your circle or external energies of some sort, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is establishing themselves, okay, or they are established within themselves. All right, this could be talking about whether this is within your career. Again, this is usually somebody who is a strong individual, but strong because of their own mind or body or peace or soul. All right, they've created their own identity. They've created who they are at this point. And I feel like this is what spirit is either talking about, again, in a past presence. Maybe you're already in that place of establishment, or you're trying to head towards it. And spirit is saying also right now, focus in on what it is that you're truly desiring as an outcome for yourself. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming in. Yeah, community. I feel like for some of you, you may have been more focused on the community, or maybe perhaps, your partner or family or whatever it is around you, rather than focusing inwards. It also talks about the attachment. Yeah, see the attachment to community. And so, you know, you might be worrying about what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're thinking, which decision should I make? And it really feels like it's releasing those attachments is what's necessary. And in some way, what I'm trying to say is it may be attached to this community, okay? Whatever that community represents for you. And we have cornucopia. Once we release those attachments and those decisions regarding everybody else around us, or trying to create something that's not for our own happiness or our own enjoyment or our own just personal joy, all right, it can really bind us down. What we need to do is release them, and this is where that cornucopia comes in. This is where we feel refreshed within ourselves. We feel strong and abundant. It's like our own personal abundance is what we need to focus on at this moment, rather than the things around us. Okay, so let's take a look into relationships and see what is coming through. This might give us some more clarity or some more insight. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and co-workers. They may also be just a relationship with ourselves. Just take all of these energies as they apply to you at this time. Right. We have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. You might actually be operating from a place of nostalgia rather than focusing in on the current or that individual energy. You might be looking at past energies and bringing that forward. So that could be, you know, challenging your decisions at this moment. For some of you, this could have to do with a release of some sort. Maybe you're releasing a relationship, letting it go, but there is going to be those elements of nostalgia that are coming in. Maybe you feel that because of that nostalgia, you're staying within a situation rather than releasing it and focusing on your individuality. Or it could be that somebody from your past is also looking at the photographs, missing you and wanting to come forward. And that's where you're going to maybe have to make a decision if this is going to be the right decision for me. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Again, take that as it resonates, because it really feels like somebody might be watching you, or again, you could be watching somebody else. But is that the best choice for you at this moment? And that might be something where you have to make that decision and weighing those options, especially with that Two of Pentacles energy coming through. And we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So there may have been a shock or maybe a sudden change within some sort of environment, okay, within your living environment, or maybe some sort of change externally. This could even be a change within yourself where you're suddenly deciding that I am going to focus in on me rather than, you know, external circumstances, or rather than focusing on what other people are thinking, or, you know, what other people want me to do, whatever it is. I really feel like right now is the time for that individual thought process. Okay, what is the best choice for you at this moment? I feel like for some of you, if a relationship has ended, I'm also getting here because that lightning can really talk about the Tower card as well, right? It can really represent the Tower. And when the Tower comes through within the tarot, it really talks about divine guidance. Okay, it's a divine, it's coming from the divine. Divine has made a change. They're asking that a sudden change needs to be made. So if somebody has walked away from a relationship, whether this is you or whether possibly somebody else, or, you know, changed your energy, again, this even could have to do with your mindset. This was for the best. And it's time now to focus on that new individuality, new thinking, new thoughts, new mindset, new movement forward. All right? Let's get some clarification and see what is coming in. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Or, I'm sorry, the Moon. So the Moon is actually really talking about things are being illuminated. All right. Maybe perhaps there was things under the surface within a relationship of some sort that not everything was shown to you. All right, there might be still things that are hidden. And again, Spirit is asking you to let them go. It feels like a change came through for a reason. There was a reason for this. Maybe there was things that are never going to be revealed to you. And we can spend our time, in this place of stalking or watching or, reminiscing all we want, but it's really not moving us forward. If we're spending our time focusing in on the things that could have happened or what possibly somebody's doing or what is being said, we're not focusing in on ourselves. We're not focusing on the betterment of us and moving forward. We also have that 6 of Wands. So it's like, take the victory at this moment. And again, this may not have to do with a relationship or even a relationship leaving, but it really feels like that take the win. Okay, I feel like things were under the surface that perhaps you didn't see, and this is a time for celebration. Even if you never find out what they were, it's time to celebrate for you. Things may never be shown to you, and that's okay. But you don't need to spend your energy looking into the past. Allow yourself to be in that place of celebration. And look at this, we have the Tower coming through. So again, this is another clarification from Spirit, really talking about this was divinely guided. Something was divinely guided in order to help you move forward, in order to help you become stronger within yourself, in order to move you forward, to change the energy in some way, shape, or form. I feel like this was truly necessary. And I really feel by letting all of that go, this is how we reach that cornucopia. So in that cornucopia, this is all about, again, abundance, and it's like the horn of plenty, right? But if we're stuck in this past energy of whatever it is, how do we receive this? How do we get into that cornucopia? We're going to just get stuck in the past and go, stay in this energy of attachment, and that's not moving us forward. We need to release that. Okay, we need to release that and head towards something new. We may not know what that new is at this present moment, or perhaps, maybe you already have an idea of what it is, of where it is that you're wanting to head, or what it is that you want to manifest. But if you're stuck in that old energy or those old attachments, it's going to be really hard to move forth. I feel like Spirit is giving you that shove by those Tower moments, by that lightning coming in and saying, okay, maybe you've been stuck in this energy for too long. Boom, it's time to move forward. And this is that indication that we're giving you to make that decision and take that next step that is needed. All right, so let's get a closing message from Universe and see what is coming through. Okay, closing message from Universe. For Libra for June 21st to the 28th. Closing message for Libra. Find the lesson. There we go. Discover the purpose in a situation and trust that you are learning. Absolutely, absolutely. This really resonates with the rest of the reading, right? Whatever that lesson was, it's time to not focus in on it. Don't sit there and, be in this place of just, looking at the past or wishing that things were changed or whatever it is. That lesson was coming through for a reason. There was divine guidance in whatever it was that happened in order to help you move forward. Discover the purpose in a situation, which again doesn't mean that you need to sit there and scour the internet or, be in this place of stalking or constantly watching. It's like that lesson will be inside of you. You already know what it is. You already know to let go of it and to move forward and to create that beautiful individual abundance within yourself. So I truly hope that this has helped, Libra. Please make sure you click subscribe. Please click like. Please share the video if you feel called to do so. Don't forget to join us on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do live mini readings, and on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. where we do live interviews with different spiritual guests. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing week and many blessings.